Good morning, third grade. Today is Monday, April 20th, 2020. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling very refreshed after coming back from a weekend where the weather was pretty nice. But today and this week, I think it's going to be even nicer. So for me, that gives me a lot of happiness and hope that it's going to be a great week. This weekend, I told you guys we were going to our cabin, and we did. And on our way to the cabin, we got to stop and see some of Scott's customers from far away, of course. We did not get close, but Easton got to watch them do some combining and look at all that corn that is going from the grain cart into the semi. He loves farming, so it was kind of fun to get out and watch a little bit. That was one of his highlights. Of course, the machinery that they were driving, the tractors and everything, were green because we love John Deere. We got to the cabin and Charlotte found her old 4th of July hat and she just kept playing with it over and over again. And here is Easton helping out his little sister. They went for a walk. He's so nice to her. And would it even be summer if we didn't get to see those nice sunsets? Do you notice how over in the side over here, there is still ice on the lake? So there's some water and the lake is starting to open up, but there's still some ice on it. Not thick, you couldn't walk on it, but it is still there. And the last picture, we sat outside and had a really nice campfire. I love having campfires. Now it's time to get down to business. You will notice that I posted in our journal about a lot of important things that are going on in our news. Okay, I really need you all to read these because it is super important and there's a lot of announcements. First of all, the easy things. This week is our 5th week. We have 4 weeks left and our last day of school is May 15th. All things that you knew about. The Lemonade War. This week we are going to be reading chapters 8 through 10. Now, on Seesaw, I'm going to post some activities to do about the Lemonade War. If you turn in those activities, you will be entered into winning prizes. You will not be entered into winning prizes if you don't do them as well as I know you can do them, up to our 3rd grade expectations. But I know a lot of you are reading this book and really enjoying it, and I want to reward you because I don't think everyone is reading it like they should be. If you are behind on the Lemonade War, feel free to get caught up. This is a good opportunity for you to get all caught up with what we're doing, and you can still do it. It's not that long of a book. We are not that far ahead of you. If you haven't even started, sit down and read with your mom, your dad, your grandma, your sister. Listen to them. You don't even have to do the reading. Lay back, relax, and listen to me reading it to you from YouTube. I will post the link again soon. If you have any questions about the YouTube link, feel free to send me a message. Next, we're going to Zoom on Thursday at 1:15, and we are going to do show and share with a twist. You're not just going to show me the little toys you have or knickknacks or things that just to be funny. I love seeing those. I love seeing you all, but I want to see something from the past. For example, the other day I showed you a picture of my grandpa and grandma from the past, and I told you about it, okay? I know that some of you have like blankies that you've used in the past, or maybe a picture of your parents when they got married. Something from the past, okay? Not your new Easter toys, none of that stuff. You need to do something from the past, and I will create an activity in Seesaw for you to go and look that'll kind of give you some ideas, okay? Okay, guys, this next part is super, super, super important. Ms. Glines is graduating, and we know that it's a little bit sad because she doesn't get to walk through graduation or celebrate with her family because of everything going on. So we want to do something cool and fun for her from us. What are we going to do? I will tell you. This is another thing where I want you to check the activities area in Seesaw, okay? Because this is where I'm going to post everything, and this is where you can submit your responses. They will not take long, okay? If you do them, I will forgive one writing assignment for you, so you don't have to do a writing assignment. But I really want you to do these so that we can give Miss Glines something to make her smile. I'm sure she'll be in on some some Zoom calls with us in the upcoming days. So, read this in the newsletter. Like I said, all of this is posted on your journal. So you have another place to see this. I want you to do 5 words that describe Ms. Glines. Fun, happy, those are good, but they're kind of boring. What about energetic? What about outgoing? Okay. What about intelligent? Words that you think of, any word, look up as many. Maybe there'll even be a reward for the most unique word. Okay. One thing you will always remember about her. Maybe it's a funny story. For example, I remember when she told us about when she went swimming with the dolphins. Okay. You might remember something else that she taught you or something that you guys did together outside or one of those things. But anything, any story that you remember about her. The next thing would be one piece of advice for her as a teacher in the future. Maybe your advice is you should have Fun Friday every week. Okay. But write details about this. Don't just choose what I'm saying. And the last thing is write her a letter. Do your best work. Tell her about what you've been doing. It can be one of your assignments from the week. So you guys are, by doing this, you are getting out of doing one thing from your choice board, okay? We just want to think about the way she's feeling right now with not being able to have graduation with her family. Think about everything that she did for us and helped us with at school. And we want to do something nice for her. So please, 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 if I ask nothing else of you till the end of the year, do this, take your time, do your best work. You don't need to do them all in one day. Have them done by the end of this week. That gives you a solid 6 days. And if you email me on Saturday and say, oh, I didn't have time to do it. Can I do it next week? Yes. I'm just trying to get them done as quickly as possible so I can put everything together. Okay. And last but not least, library books. If you have library books at home, please drop them off at the entryway of our school. There's a cart there. If you left them in your desk, I am going to go through that stuff and I will turn them in for you. And our last thing of the day. You can complain because roses have thorns, or you can be grateful because thorn bushes have roses. What does that mean? Let's see the niceness and the beautifulness of things instead of seeing the bad things, okay? I'm going to go get those activities posted in Seesaw. You get to work. It's going to be a great week. Bye, 3rd grade.